Well, good Monday morning, everybody, and we are live chatting about a brand new forecast for the first week of October. Happy October, by the way. And it's going to be a nice one. Very interesting and active weather this week. Cooler air, first cold front of the season on tap later this week. And also several days of rain chances. So we have a lot to chat about and break down. So we'll do that in just a moment. First, we'll have to fix this real quick, so give me 1 second as I fix the cameras on our particular live stream. Greg, I have RS9 in that box. Can you switch it to RS10? That's where Max 2 is at. Thank you, sir. So yeah, give that a few moments, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Otherwise, traffic's moving nicely in San Antonio this morning. No major delays as far as what we can see here in the area. It's a cloudy morning, and there is some rain west and southwest of San Antonio. So we'll show you radar, what to expect today and tomorrow. Also, the timing of our next and first cold front of the season. It's expected to move through sometime Thursday afternoon and Thursday night. Perfect. Thanks, Greg. And that'll provide a very active pattern Thursday and Friday, and also, more importantly, some cooler air. Okay, so let's get into it. David, no sound. I can hear myself just fine. Keep on letting me know if you can't hear anything, but I can hear myself just fine. Sounds okay. Okay, so October averages. This time of year, temperatures slowly and gradually start to trend down. By Halloween, our average high is in the 70s. Our morning lows are in the 60s. Coldest temperature ever recorded here in the city in the month of October since the 1880s. Was 27 degrees. We're not going to see anything like that in the foreseeable future. Usually that kind of temperature trend is reserved for December, January, and February. However, our temperatures will cool down significantly later on this weekend. Today and tomorrow, high temperatures, lower 90s. Thursday and Friday, this is when the front is going to start to move through our area, the frontal passage itself. And that'll drop temperatures from the 90s to the lower 80s Thursday and Friday, and even some cooler air behind it. We're looking at forecast highs in the middle to upper 70s by this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. If anyone's traveling across the state this week, I know ACL in Austin starts this weekend, weekend one. This weekend should be fine. It'll be a little cloudy. It'll be significantly cooler, which is not a problem at all. But the heaviest rain, the bulk of rainfall that starts to form between here, Austin, Central, and South Texas, will be between Wednesday and Friday, where pockets of heavy rain will be possible. And forecast rain totals for the San Antonio Metro on the average of 1 to 3 inches of rain. There will be some pockets southwest of San Antonio towards Laredo, the Rio Grande, Eagle Pass that could see anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain between now and this Friday. But after Friday morning, Friday afternoon, the rain starts to move out, and moisture starts to move out as well, and we'll start to see a drying trend on Saturday and Sunday. So great news. We do need the rain, drought in place. It's been a very dry year in general. Since June, we haven't seen much rain. It's been one of the driest years on record, some of the driest summers on record. It was this summer. And great news, we have increasing rain chances day by day by day, which should peak between Thursday and Friday later on this week as that cold front approaches. Meantime, it's 83 in San Antonio, feels like 87. Let me just fix one thing on our color table, and we should be good to go. Again, if you have any questions, guys, feel free to comment down below as we talk about the weather for this week. It's warm, but it's not terrible. It feels like 87 when you factor in the humidity value. Here's radar. You'll notice it gets pretty active out west, or it is active out west, between Tilden, McMullen County, I-35, and towards Uvalde, and just southeast of Rock Springs. Anywhere west of San Antonio is seeing some pretty good scattering of rain this morning. Now, it's not severe. There are a couple of embedded heavy downpours out near Tilden, south of San Antonio. Otherwise, just kind of sporadic scattering of light to moderate rain. And while most of San Antonio and the metro is dry, there is a few sprinkles starting to move into the south and southwest side between Highway 90, Von Ormy, Somerset, and Lido. But again, nothing severe is out there. Most of the more widespread scattering of rain is west of the city, and that's how it should stay for the next couple hours. Through 4 p.m. today, there will be a couple of isolated downpours that move into the city. But rain coverage should be very spotty here in the San Antonio region. 85 at Lackland, 85 at Calaveras Lake. We're in the middle 70s out in Hondo and Bandera. We're looking at lower 70s in Rock Springs, 81 at Cotulla, and 76 in Uvalde. Today's forecast for your Monday, mostly dry, but if you're watching from areas out west today like Uvalde, Eagle Pass, Del Rio, Hondo, you'll have a better opportunity and coverage of rain later on today as more moisture moves in from the south and southeast. And with daytime heat, that'll help produce more and more rain. Here in San Antonio, maybe a 30% chance at an isolated scattered shower between now and about 6 p.m. Otherwise, the bulk of rainfall today will be mostly out west towards our western counties, Medina County, Uvalde, Val Verde County, and areas west of the I-35 corridor. All right, here comes our first cold front. It'll move through on Thursday afternoon, sometime after lunchtime and through Thursday evening. And what this does, it creates a division between warm and humid air and very cooler and drier air. And what that does, it provides a focal point in the atmosphere for air to rise, because when warm, humid air is clashing with cooler and drier air, one air mass is denser and one air mass sinks and the other one rises. And when the other one rises, it creates clouds, rain, and potentially strong to severe thunderstorms. Now you'll see between now, let's rewind this back. Between now and Wednesday, just kind of isolated activity, but as this front approaches Wednesday night through Thursday night, that's when rain's going to start to increase in coverage, ramp up on radar. That's why we're calling for like a 50 to 70% chance of rain between Wednesday night and Thursday night as this front starts to push through San Antonio, of which could be strong to severe storms and heavy downpours that could cause some isolated flooding around the area. On average, San Antonio should be on the order of 1 to 2 inches of rain between now and about Friday, with the bulk of rainfall happening Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then the moisture starts to move out Friday evening with lingering cloud cover, and then temperatures a lot cooler in the lower 80s and 70s for later on this weekend. So here's a long-range model. You'll see between now and Wednesday just spotty activity, isolated showers. So the rain chance is there today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. But Wednesday night, Thursday morning rolls around. That's when the front pushes through, helps really push the air up, and on average 1 to 2 inches of rain with some pockets between 2 to 4 between Beeville, Karnes City, Cotulla, George West, and some of our counties to the north of the Hill Country near West Texas. So the 7-day forecast is very active. It's finally reflecting a fall-like pattern. In the meantime, between now and Wednesday, isolated scattered showers, highs in the lower 90s. Thursday is when that push of cooler air moves in, high of 85, 82 on Friday. And then look at this, highs in the 70s later on this weekend. This weekend is going to be nice. There may be a lingering shower, more cloud cover than anything, but temperatures trending a lot cooler by Sunday morning. We're forecasting low temperatures early Sunday in the 50s, likely lower 50s for the Hill Country. Kerrville, Fredericksburg, Sonora, Rock Springs, towards Comfort. It's going to be a lot cooler later on this weekend. So a very interesting weather pattern is starting to shape up, and that cold front will move through on Thursday, reinforcing some cooler, drier air and also helping to produce a pretty good chance at rain between Wednesday night and Thursday night. In about 24 hours, a few pockets of heavy rain will be possible, where isolated flooding is a threat. But again, isolated is the main word. We're not going to see a widespread flooding threat here in the area, but there will be a chance for some areas to see at least up to 3 to 4 inches, especially south of San Antonio later on this week. Yeah, shout out to the clouds who are definitely helping out. Yeah, Denise, we love the clouds when the clouds generate rain, right? Yeah, so rain cooled air, especially out west right now. I think Hondo, Rock Springs, where they're seeing a little bit of rain this morning. Those clouds are helping, but also helping to drop the temperatures into the 70s right now. San Antonio will be up to 93 today, so very summer-like and more of the same as we get into this forecast. Grace, any chance at storms tonight or overnight? There may be a couple of isolated showers, but nothing severe is expected tonight nor tomorrow. Between now and Wednesday, it's mainly daytime showers and daytime thunderstorms. Nothing severe, but as that front moves through Thursday, that'll help produce a chance at some severe weather, a few strong to severe storms possible as early as Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon. So we'll give you the timing and give you the latest here on KENS 5 in the coming days as we get more forecast data and more information here in the weather department. For now, we'll keep it on the 7-day a little longer, guys. We're getting ready for the noon show in about 15 minutes. So tune in to KENS 5 News at noon for the latest on local news, weather, sports, etc. But yeah, an awesome forecast. Heavy rain, Cooler air, lows in the 60s and 50s by this weekend as afternoon highs trend down finally into the 70s. After one of the hottest summers on record, we do deserve this change. So get ready for the rain, guys. Keep your umbrella in the car just in case later on this week. Better chance at rain Wednesday into Thursday with cooler air on tap. More fall-like pattern, more fall-like air by Saturday and Sunday, guys. Have a great one and make it a great Monday.